everybody, welcome back. We're looking at some moms that need to delete their account. Delete it. Get off the internet. Or stay on it and keep posting, because then I'll have more videos to make about you.
Now that's entertainment.
So there I am, minding my business, smoking my cigarette, and I say hello to a man, probably officer, walking by to, you know, be nice. He just looks at me and shakes his head, keeps walking, looks back, shakes his head again. Do you have something to say? Is it all the tattoos? The fact that I'm pregnant and smoking, all the above? Or are you just a douche? I don't think you're supposed to do that. Pregnant and smoking are not supposed to go together. Please explain yourself so I can politely correct you. Pretty sure my 2 doctors are aware I'm smoking, as I have with all my babies. Not because I'm a bad mom, but because I smoke instead of trying to quit and stress myself and body out while carrying. I just continue to do what I normally would, so please go be irritated at something else. Did you tell your doctors that you're smoking while you're pregnant? Smoking while pregnant. Smoking doubles your risk of abnormal bleeding during pregnancy and delivery. This can put you both and your baby at risk. Smoking raises your baby's risks for birth defects, including cleft lip, cleft palate, or both. Yeah, I think it might be safe to say that he had a reason to give you the stink eye. Okay? Kid is 18 months old. We would like to withdraw from dance class. We thought her class was going to be more like the routines from So You Think You Can Dance. Our daughter might not have as much experience as the other kids. Well, she is 18 months old. I mean, she's also not been alive as long as the other kids. So, yeah. But she's very passionate, and we are... I'm sure she is. We are looking for a studio that will be more supportive of her dreams. We are very impressed with the advanced students. We have seen a DDC, but we don't believe your recommendations for her will get her into the expected level with the time frame we have projected for her. Thank you kindly. She's a baby still. Love those moms that like push their kids to be like young prodigies, and they get mad when they're not young prodigies.
You're an embarrassment to him.
If she can barely walk, it's probably an indication that she might not be ready for dance classes.
Not with that attitude.
How do I convince my cousin, who's dead set on a home birth, to not do an at-home circumcision? I didn't realize that that was something you had to convince someone of. Her husband is a dog breeder who crops ears and docks tails. So she thinks he should be able to perform a circumcision. No. Basta. This makes me very nervous for the baby. Yes, I can see why you would feel that way. She believes it is fine, so I will be showing her these replies to prove to her that no, the fuck it is not. I'm concerned. Anyone else concerned? I would say, and I'm not a medical professional, but we should be leaving medical procedures to medical professionals. Didn't think that we needed to assess that, but apparently some people need reminders. My husband and I are traveling overseas. We plan on flying business class and having our 2 toddlers and coach with the nanny. Has anyone ever done this? How did it go? Can I go back to coach area and be with the kids if they cry or need me? I would say that you need to just be in coach with your kids. I can understand not wanting to pay for a business class seat for your kids or having your kids cry in business class and annoy the other people in business class. But I think it might be safe to say that you do need to be with your children on the flight. Kevin! Sucks, I know. That's kind of the end of the stick when you're flying with kids, right? I am very curious to know, because I didn't even realize that this could become a problem at some point, that people could be considering this. I think the general consensus is, if you can't afford to put your whole family in first class, you don't go in first class.
That doesn't seem fair.
Fan question. My son's teacher refuses to help him wipe. Is that normal? Yeah, I would say that's pretty normal. Okay. My son is 4 and in pre-K, and today when he got home, he informed me that his teacher will not help him wipe his butt, which really aggravates me. Okay, I'm not a mom, but like, at what point do we get them to wipe their own butts? Let me do my research. Wow, it's the first thing that came up. Kids are ready for potty training between 18 and 24 months. Some might not be ready until they're 3. So it's safe to say that at 4 years old, he should wipe his own ass.
You're a grown man with responsibilities.
Yes, he's learning how to wipe his butt, but he's 4, so obviously he doesn't always do the best and can't get it all. Oh my God. You know, that is a problem that goes straight into adulthood, let me tell you. Especially if he's a boy, am I right? However, he's gotta learn. One of the things that you gotta learn, gotta put your big boy pants on. Learn how to wipe your bottom.
Clean as a whistle, Homer.
Thankfully, he didn't have any streaks in his underwear or left on his butt today. But if he comes home like that at any time, I feel like I'm going to have a discussion with the teacher. Moms that have kids in pre-K, do your kids' teachers help wipe their butt? I feel like it's not normal for a pre-K teacher to refuse to help 4-year-olds wipe their butt. No, I think it's not normal for you to expect a teacher to wipe your kid's butt. Okay?
I pay my taxes.
Also, imagine your kid reading this Facebook post when they grow up.
Why are we still here?
I think it's a good thing, to be honest. I think it might be time to take the training wheels off, so to speak. If you're always the one wiping the butt, they will always assume that someone is going to help them wipe. So let them figure it out. It ain't rocket science. Well, apparently it might be for some people, but... Now that we have decided that kids should learn how to wipe their own butts, let's move on. Spray bottle full of water. As horrible as this is going to sound, I've done it. My family refused to listen to me when I said to stop kissing my son. So I bought a spray bottle, filled it with water, and started spraying them. It's a bit unconventional, but I assure you it works. I'm sure it would. To be fair, the amount of times I've had to ask in-laws barely involved, kids only vaguely know who they are, to please, for the love of God, put down one of my kids while the kid looks visibly uncomfortable / straining to get away the water bottle is in the back. Wait, I thought you were spraying your kids. Sorry, I'm really sorry for assuming that. In order to get people to stop kissing your kids, you have to spray those people with water? I feel like there's another way, isn't there?
Peace was never an option.
I didn't realize that this was a problem. I'm learning so much from these mom groups. I would probably stop doing whatever I was doing if I got sprayed in the face with water. Oh, my heart. This one asked for booby at bedtime tonight. May I have a booby with the side of binky, please? Just before he latched on, he shared these words of wisdom with me. Booby is not actually just milk. It's a device that moves your love into me and my love into you. Joshua, age 6 years and 5 months. Little Joshy, no more booby for you. I think you can have some more booby, but not your mama's booby. Basta, finito. No more a booby. No more milky, no more booby. You wait until you get to be 18 years old, and then you can have a booby that is not your mama's. Other than breast milk, which is best? The best milk is breast milk. Are there alternatives for baby formula? Ma'am, go to your pediatrician and not Facebook. Actually, other mothers are the best resource. Doctors don't know squat about things like that unless they're mothers too. Doctors read books. I'm gonna go with mothers are fantastic. Mothers, you are, how you say, delicious. But you do not know more than you're a doctor, okay? Get a second opinion. And not from a Facebook group. Sorry, I don't know why I'm like on the Italian accent today. But it's working. I needed to practice. Kind of sounds like Borat. Yeah, I really need to practice, don't I? My 8-year-old son was my husband in several past lifetimes. Yeah? This has been confirmed not only by him since he remembers his past, but also by 2 mediums. He treats me with the love I've never known, cares for me when I'm sick, attends to and intuits my every need, leaves me love notes by my bed, talks about the devastation he feels when I died, carries my groceries, opens the door for me. The list goes on and on. Oh God, this is really confusing. Listen, we don't really know everything there is to know about the great beyond, but this kind of confirms my theory that like, Oedipus complex. Say it with me. Anonymous mama question. Is it wrong of me to let my 10-year-old be Jeffrey Dahmer for Halloween? She's into all the creepy things and always has been. She watched the documentary with me and told me that that's who she wants to be for Halloween, but my husband thinks it's too much. I disagree because people are Leatherface and he was just as bad. Thoughts? I think the general consensus is that we're not supposed to be Jeffrey Dahmer for Halloween. I get that it's Halloween, but let's not instill into 10-year-olds to glorify serial killers by wanting to be like them and dress up as them. Let's leave that for when we're, later in life, traumatized. Old enough to have a bottle of wine. That's just my opinion. I know that lots of people think that the whole don't dress up as a serial killer thing. Oh, who cares? Blah, blah, blah. I'm a little concerned that you let your 10-year-old watch that show. It was kind of messed up. The show was really messed up. Documentary was pretty messed up as well. Then again, I'm not a mom and I shouldn't tell you how to mother your children. I just think that maybe we should leave things like this for a little later in life. We discovered last October that our 1-year-old daughter has a severe life-threatening peanut allergy. We had to go by ambulance to ER due to anaphylaxis. First time visiting mother-in-law since then, and she tries to give her a rich peanut butter cracker just to see if we were right about her allergy or being dramatic. Oh, I don't think that that's warranted. Let's not have little experiments. No. I can totally picture our mother-in-law just being like, oh, come on. You're just being dramatic. It's not a peanut allergy. Well, if you simply mustn't, says, why don't we just test it to see if she dies? Delete your account. Subscribe!